Hi, I'm Rachel Timlin, Cultural Arts Supervisor with the City of Farmington Hills Special Services Department. Today I'm here with Dwayne Hayes, co-founder of KickstART Farmington. Welcome, Dwayne.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
KickstART Farmington is the 2015 recipient of the Distinguished Service to the Arts Award, which is awarded every year by the Farmington Area Arts Commission. So congratulations on the award.
Thank you very much.
We all want to know what KickstART is. So can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Sure. KickstART got started in 2011 in the fall, really by a group of local residents who were interested in the arts and its role in building community. And so we, wanted to not only promote all the great work that's being done in the community, promote the great artists and arts organizations that we have, but also create events, fun events that we felt were really could initiate conversation among residents and could build kind of a deeper sense of community. So
can you tell us about one of those events?
Kind of what we're about. Well, we've done a lot of things. One of the first things that we did with we were at Art on the Grand. We did what was called the Gratitude Photo Project, and that was a lot of fun. We borrowed, rented out a photo booth and had chalkboards and invited people as they came up to our tent to fill out on a chalkboard their name and something that they were grateful for, and then they got their photo taken, and it served as a memento and reminder of their time at Art on the Grand, but also something they could put on the refrigerator as a reminder of something that they were grateful for. But we've done a number of other events. We hosted a reading series, Wednesday night sessions that featured writers from throughout Michigan and provided opportunities for people in this area to get to know and hear from some of the great writers and publishers that are in the community.
That's great. And you, KickstART Farmington was also responsible for the Free Art Fridays, correct?
We do Free Art Fridays. Yeah, we've only
Can you tell us
done
about
2 to this point.
Okay. But those were really well received, right?
Yeah,
Tell us about that?
They're a blast.
Okay.
The Free Art Fridays, so for those who don't know what a Free Art Friday is, artists donate pieces of art, and then we put them out around town and take pictures of where they've been placed, and then we begin to circulate those photos through, primarily on Facebook.
Okay.
And then anybody that stumbles across that piece of art can take it home and it's theirs.
Nice.
And so the second time we did it, there were people kind of following us around. That as soon as we were dropping pieces of art, they were being
there.
grabbed.
Okay.
So all the art was gone within 2 hours that we put out, and we had probably 30 pieces of art.
Wow.
So the second time we did it, we put it out 3 times throughout the day. The first time we did it, we put them all out at once, and they were gone just like that.
So you had no problem getting art donated from the artists?
No, the community of artists are so generous and so willing to be a
great.
part of it, and I really enjoy it. And they get a kick out of seeing the excitement that people have and taking home their art and putting it up on their walls.
Now, whenever you're out and about at friends' houses, do you see some of that artwork up that was...
I haven't seen any of the art. I know
Okay.
that it's in some of the businesses downtown.
Okay.
There have been some business owners that were lucky enough to grab some.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great. So, and tell us a little bit about your film festival that just recently happened.
Yeah, that's just a small little event that we do. Yeah, that's really our big event that takes up a huge amount of time and energy, and it's something that we really have enjoyed doing. Everybody involved with KickstART really loves the Civic Theater, and we thought, how could we utilize the Farmington Civic Theater maybe in a different way? And we thought that a film festival would be a great addition to our community. And 2014 was the first film festival. Each year we've opened up at the Smith Theater at Oakland Community College, and that's been a great place for us to open. And then our Friday and Saturday nights have been at the Farmington Civic Theater. This year we added a day and a venue, Sunday afternoon, we did a matinee showing at the Holocaust Memorial
Oh, yeah.
Center, and that was fantastic.
And you have a theme for your festival, correct?
Yeah, we call it Good Films for a Better World. The idea is that each film presents and explores some important contemporary issue. I mean, the films are meant to inspire good. We want people to go see the films and think, what can I do to make my community and my world a better place? And so each of the films kind of explores that in a specific way. Our opening film this year dealt with human trafficking in the United States, and we brought in the filmmaker who lives in Seattle, and he came out, and we had a great panel conversation around that. And I know that that inspired people to want to be involved and see what they can do, and understand that it's an issue that affects people locally, and it's not just something that happens on the other side of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it definitely opened up discussion, communication with
Right.
everyone in the community, which
Yeah.
is great. You want to tell us about any kind of upcoming projects or plans with the organization? I know it's
Sure.
primarily it's volunteer based, right?
Right.
So that whole film festival that your group pulled off, you really depended on a lot of volunteers.
It was all volunteers.
Right,
Yeah, it was all
so-
volunteers that did it, and
So
they
that's
did
another
a
way of bringing the
fantastic
community
job.
together through
Right.
that.
Right,
Good.
exactly. Yeah, the problem with KickstART, if I can call it a problem, is that we have too many ideas.
Yeah.
We have a million things that we want to do,
Right.
a million things that we're interested in doing. A few of the things that I can say that we have in the works are an open studio event. We have a lot of artists in the community,
Mm-hmm.
and we would like to really find a way to promote the great work that they do. And so we want to have an open studio night where the public is invited to see our artists in their workplaces, and see how they do their work, and hear a little bit from the artists about that and what inspires them. So that's something that I anticipate we'll do in the fall.
Great.
Um,
So
we
you're
have
still
an
looking
idea.
are you still
No.
looking for artists to open
We
up their
are, and
studios?
yeah,
Okay.
artists that have studios or are interested in being involved can get in touch with us.
Contact you, okay. great.
Definitely. I was going to say we're interested in doing a summer music festival,
Okay.
kind of an all-day festival in the park. So that's something that we've been exploring, and we're related to the film festival. We're in very early stages of talking about expanding that to a monthly film club.
Okay. Nice.
So I can't say too much about that at this point,
Okay.
but that's something
Top
they're
secret
working on.
information.
Exactly, top secret. So, yeah.
All right, great. Well, you guys are a busy group. I'm always impressed with how connected the group is to everyone in the community. I think that's very important.
It is. To
Seems-
us, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we like to collaborate with other people and other organizations,
great.
definitely.
Okay, thank you so much for sitting down with me today and telling us about KickstART. And we will be right back after a break to talk to Kelly Carpenter Crawford, who is also a board member of your organization.
Yes.
So thank you.
Good job.
Look, it's a giraffe.
I don't see it.
The less art kids get, the more it shows. Are yours getting enough? Art. Ask for more. AmericansForTheArts.org.
Hi, I'm back with Kelly Carpenter Crawford. She is the board chairperson for KickstART Farmington. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you
All right.
for helping to share about our organization and the community.
Well, you guys are a great organization. You do so much for our cities. So thank you for all your work. I know it's a volunteer board, and you guys have a lot going on all the time. So Kelly, can you tell us about your history with KickstART Farmington and your involvement?
Sure. So as the organization was getting started, as KickstART Farmington, a good friend of mine, Becky Burns, shared with me about a conversation that had happened where there was a group watching a TED Talk about better blocks and placemaking and how the arts can be an active part in making the community a better place. And that really resonated with me. And I've been involved in lots of other types of community activities, primarily centered around things that my children are doing in the school district. But that really resonated with me, and I was excited to find out more. So I've been involved from really the beginning of the KickstART Farmington as it currently exists. And then this past year, I've served in the capacity as the board chairperson of the organization.
Yeah. Great. And I know you're involved in a lot of other organizations. I always joke that you're everywhere at all times. So can you talk about the different organizations that you are involved with and how they relate to KickstART, or how you collaborate with those organizations?
Yeah, it's been really exciting this year working with you and with the Community Arts Council, which I came to as a representative of our KickstART Farmington organization. But this year I'm also serving for our PTA District Reflections Committee as a co-chairperson. And we're excited that we're bringing the awards ceremony to be part of the Festival of the Arts this year. It's been a great opportunity to collaborate between the city and the schools, and also KickstART Farmington.
Yeah, that's great. And it was nice for us to see the PTA reflections and what the schools are doing, because we don't often, get to see that side of it. So that was we were thankful that you brought the PTA reflections to us as well. There's a lot of collaboration that goes on between the different organizations that you are involved with and KickstART. So do you want to talk about that? I know you have some connection with PTA and the Arts Council.
Yes, and another event that I will talk about that KickstART Farmington, some of our board members were active in helping to plan the fall food truck rally that's happened in our community for a couple of times. And one example of how we're working together with the city and other organizations was that one of our board members, Dave Richardson, is active in the Sustainable Farmington Hills Committee. And we were able to provide a unique interactive art piece at the food truck rally where to help let the community know about the Georgetown University Energy Prize project, and ask people about how they use energy in ways that they may already be conserving energy in their homes. So that was a unique and fun way to bring to light that initiative of the city through an interactive art piece. And we appreciate the connections that that all of our board members have, and the ways that they help us to build collaboration with other committees and organizations in the city. Yeah, that's great.
You guys are so busy and just connected to all these different things that are occurring in our community. It's so great. What about the Festival of the Arts and KickstART?
So it's been really fun. We've been sitting at the table helping to plan the Festival of the Arts as a member organization of the Community Arts Council. And as I sat and helped and learned, it was my first year being part of the Community Arts Council, so learning a great deal about the history of that event and how it gets put together. It was also, I came to the table wearing my PTA Reflections hat, and so we saw a unique opportunity to give some additional outreach shout out to our student artists that participate in the annual PTA Reflections Art Contest by bringing our awards ceremony to the Festival of the Arts, which is really a great event in our community. So we're excited to be part of that.
That's great. So do you have any exciting events coming up, or anything you want to share with the community about KickstART?
Well, one thing I would like to say is one of our ongoing pieces of how we're amplifying the message of other arts organizations is that we have a Facebook page, KickstART Farmington.
You guys are very active on that. I see
and
very regularly.
We like to share through that arts and culture events that are happening in the city, through the public schools, and organizations that have had a long history in our community, like the Community Chorus and the Farmington Community Band and the Players. So we're excited to share about all of their activities from a central location. So we would encourage people to look and follow our Facebook page, and they'll have another source of information about culture and arts in our city.
That's great. And you also have a website if anyone wants to know more about KickstART?
Yes, kickstartfarmington.org.
Okay, great.
And our Facebook page are great places to find information about arts and culture in our city.
Great. Well, I want to personally thank you for everything you're doing in the community. I know you are always out and about. I see you everywhere. I really appreciate all the effort that you put into making our community a better place, so thank you. and congratulations on the award.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for your
Very
time
deserving.
and for sharing about our organization in the city.
Thank you. All right, thank you for watching today.